No, that's okay. You can start.
No, really, I'm all right, so you first.
Oh, hi guys, it's Alyssa.
And Clint, today we're talking about putting others first because we're on a mission from God.
And dun, 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 God's love puts others first.
So, putting first things first, it's time to
Rehearse the verse.
Today's verse comes from the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 3. Say it like this. Ephesians 4:3. Keep yourselves united in the Spirit, binding yourselves together with peace. Now, I'll say it and you repeat it.
Okay.
Ephesians 4:3.
Ephesians 4:3.
Keep yourselves united in the Spirit,
Keep yourselves united in the Spirit,
binding yourselves together with peace.
binding yourselves together with peace. Great job. Sometimes we want to fight with others when we think they've hurt our feelings or when we don't get our way.
But it's important to God that we really try hard to live in peace. In fact, his son, Jesus, is called the Prince of Peace.
Wait, hold on. Does that mean that if I live in peace with others, that I would be considered the Princess of Peace?
Sure, Alyssa, that's exactly what that means.
Okay, well, you put me first and get me. I need a tiara, I need a
peace.
scepter, I'm gonna
peace.
need a nice throne.
You have all been tried and found guilty of deliciousness. Now I sentence you to a breadly death via this sandwich. You're so beautiful. Oh, you're so beautiful. I cannot wait to eat you. No offense, but I can't wait.
Hey, Mike. Cruz!
Behold, the greatest sandwich ever made. 3 kinds of cheeses, 2 kinds of meat, vegetables so I feel better about myself, and to top it all off, gummy bears.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad. This is the greatest sandwich ever made.
I don't know about that, because I can make a better sandwich than that. 3 kinds of meats, 2 kinds of cheese, and, oh, of course, my secret sauce.
I'm sure your sandwich is okay, but that meat and cheese ratio is way off. This is the greatest sandwich ever made.
Okay, you know what? I'll try it. Meh.
Meh.
Right, 8 times on planets that I'll never live on. We are still in orbit and we are transmitting live. Hello, camera on the console all by yourself. And no one to pay attention to you. It's okay. I know you find you're beautiful. Look at you. And
Hey, that's my camera. What are you doing with it?
relax. I'm just looking at it.
Well, ask next time.
Where's my hat? Hey!
Why don't you watch what you're doing?
Why did you not mess with my stuff?
Hey guys, what's going on?
He won't stop messing with my stuff.
Me? What about you? Ray, wait till I tell you what he did.
Are you guys tattling on each other? I will not listen to this. Here on Connect Station, we will have peace. Got it? Work it out.
Me stop messing with me. Whatever.
I hope Mike and Cruz make peace and soon. Because if they don't, I'll have to do something they might not like very much.
You should learn not to mess with other people's stuff.
Why do you wear that hat anyway? You know what you should wear? You should wear a crown, Mr. Sandwich King.
Guys,
You're just mad because you know mine is way better.
Mike, Cruz, stop this now.
But he started it.
He started it.
Oh, whatever.
Care who started it? When we're arguing, the Bible says to end it. Just give me a second. Here, David and Saul in the cave.
David and Goliath is better.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Stop. Just watch this.
This is his 66 picks mixed up into one. The books about God, who he is and what he's done. It's the Holy Bible, y'all, with God's truth packed tight inside. It's alive, a prize to hide in your heart and in your mind. Old Testaments are set up for the big event when Jesus crashed the scene with a new arrangement. It's history, his story, whose story, God's story. Oh, the story of how much he loves me. Let it blow up all the pages, let this show go live. Let his word explode from this video into your life.
I'm here to tell you a story in the Bible about a guy named David and a guy named Saul. Now, let me give you a little history. God told David he would be the next king of Israel.
Yay!
But there was one problem, and it was a big one. At the time, King Saul was still the king, and he was jealous of David.
Grr! I hate that guy!
So Saul chased David all around the country, trying to capture him and kill him, which brings us to our story for today.
Men, I've heard that David and his troops are hiding in the wilderness. Let's go get him!
After searching for a while, Saul needed a break. A potty break, you might say.
Hey guys, I gotta go, and when you gotta go, you gotta go!
What Saul didn't know was that David and his men were hiding in that very cave.
Isn't that Saul? Hey, David, this is your chance to take Saul out. Ha ha! Good job. Now, let's get him and kill him.
You would think David would be happy, but he wasn't. It bothered him that he hadn't tried to make peace with Saul.
I shouldn't have cut off a piece of Saul's robe. After all, he's still the king.
But he wants to kill you.
Well, we're not gonna hurt him. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
As Saul left the cave, David came out of hiding.
King Saul, why do you listen to people telling you that I'm trying to hurt you? Look, I got close enough to you to cut off some of your robe, but I didn't kill you. This proves I'm not out to get you. But you're still trying to kill me. The Lord will judge between us. He is my helper, and he will rescue me from your power.
After David talked to Saul, Saul said he was sorry, and everything was good. At least for a while. Then Saul got jealous again and chased David all around the country. But don't worry. God blessed David for loving his enemy and trying to make it right between him and Saul. And in time, David became king, just as God had promised.
So see, David had a lot of reasons to be mad at Saul. After all, Saul tried to kill him lots of times.
You're right, and David did make peace.
And we should too.
Right, exactly. I'm so happy to see that you guys are getting this.
Right. So, Cruz, I am waiting for you to apologize to me. Make peace with me.
What? Me first? Why not you?
I didn't start this. You started this.
I started it. You started it.
You started it.
He started it.
It seems our friends Mike and Cruz are not getting along. Perhaps it will help when they discover today's point. You say it with me, friends. Are you ready? God's love seeks peace. Very good. I hope Mike and Cruz discover this point very soon.
Okay, guys. Well, I was hoping that you guys would bind yourself together in peace, but since you didn't, maybe this will help. It's a peace parka.
It's ridiculous.
Well, we wouldn't be in this thing if you would just apologize.
Me? What about you?
You guys will be bound together in this jacket until you work things out. How long you're in it? Well, that's up to you.
Okay. Let's work things out, Mike.
Okay.
I'll be sorry when you're sorry.
I'll be sorry when you say sorry.
You guys are not off to a good start. It looks like you both need some help.
Fine.
I'm going this way.
Well, I'm going this way.
Mine was faster.
Whatever.
To the room.
Hello.
Hi, room. She was talking to me.
Oh my. How can I help you? Both of you.
Cruz needs to apologize.
Me? You're the one who started it.
You started it.
He started it. And then Ray put us in this thing. And
It's a peace parka.
I know that. Anyway, Ray won't let us out until we find a way to make peace.
I know of a great source of peace.
The Bible. Room, can you show us today's verse?
Ephesians 4:3. Keep yourselves united in the Spirit, binding yourselves together with peace. I guess if you really think about it, we're already bound together.
Clearly.
No, not with the peace parkas, but on the Connect station. We share the same space.
It's true. And God has called us to have peace in our relationships.
I guess we should keep the peace. Sometimes that's easy.
And sometimes it's not.
It isn't always easy. David understood that more than most.
You're right. David had a really good reason to be upset, but he still tried to keep peace.
Do we have a good reason to be mad?
I don't know. I'm really confused. Did you start all of this? Or did I?
When seeking peace, it is helpful not to worry about who started an argument. And it is important not to wait for the other person to seek peace first.
You're right, Room. I'll go first.
I'll go first. I apologize.
How wonderful. Isn't that better?
Yes. Fighting all the time was no good, and it made me feel really unhappy.
Me too. And it distracted us from our mission to spread God's love across the world.
God's love seeks peace. Looky there! We did it!
We discovered the point. God's love seeks peace. And we connected all the dots. Together!
Maybe now Ray will let us out of this thing. Thanks, Room.
You are both very welcome.
This way. Up, 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 up. Turn.
So, did you guys work it out?
We did. And we discovered the point.
And connected all the dots.
Together.
That's great. So, what's the point?
God's love seeks peace.
God's love seeks peace. I like that. Okay, I guess I'll let you guys out of it.
Yay! Oh, I'm so glad to be out of that thing.
It's a peace parka.
Like I didn't know that.
Guys, peace.
Peace.
Meteor.
You say sorry first.
God's love seeks peace. you hold a grudge.
Oh.
Alyssa and I are playing a game. If one of us says something that causes a fight, we pout.
And when one of us says something that causes peace, we shout, God's love seeks peace.
Hey, that's today's point. Why don't you shout it with us?
God's love seeks peace.
Sometimes we may get in a fight with someone we're close to, our friends, our brothers, our sisters.
But loving like God loves means seeking peace quickly.
When we do that, we will be living out today's verse. Why don't you say it with us?
Ephesians 4:3. Keep yourselves united in the Spirit, binding yourselves together with peace. This week, let's seek peace in all of our relationships.
And if hurt feelings springs up between us and someone else, remember,
God's love seeks peace. That's a fun one.
I know.
Things got way out of hand as Mike and I were fighting today. I am so glad we finally remembered that God's love seeks peace. True peace is only possible through Jesus, the Prince of Peace. And you can get to know him yourself. Here's a video to show you how.
Birthday? Did you get some gifts? How about some money? About $100? Oh, please don't. I guess we're writing on the screen there. So there's that $100 we were talking about. Whoops, too many zeros. Far too many zeros there. That should just be a 1 and 2 zeros for 100. Okay, wait, come back. I'm sorry. Do you still have that marker? You could help me teach how we can honor God with the money that we get or earn. All we have to remember is give, save, spend. If we have $100, the first thing we're gonna do is give by taking out a tithe. Tithe is another word for 10%. The Bible tells us in Proverbs that tithing is something we should do to give back to God part of what He's given us. So 10% of $100 is... Don't worry about the math. It's $10. Whenever we get or earn money, we'll be wise and give 10% to the church so they can use those resources to keep helping people. Exactly. I like your draw. Well, hold on. We're not finished. Welcome back. We can't forget about save. Next, we'll take some money and we'll save it. The Bible tells us to be wise with the money God gives us. Saving some of our money for the future is smart. We'll put some of our money aside for a rainy day. That's just another way of saying putting money aside for emergencies. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to spend it on a rainy day. What are you, Oh, I see. Is that a cloud and rain? Yeah. A lightning bolt, 2 lightning bolts, 3 bolts. That's too much lightning. You're losing control here. Okay, are you all right? Ready for the last one? Good. Now we can talk about spend. Once we give our tithe and we put some money aside, the rest of the money is ours to spend. But we shouldn't be unwise with our spending money. Before you spend your money, stop and think. Do you want your money to go, or do you want your money to grow? So you could buy a bunch of candy, but does that seem wise? You could spend some of it on candy, and maybe your brother's birthday present, and maybe save the rest for later. Being wise with the money that we have is a great way to honor God. Thanks for helping me out. And don't forget to give, save, spend.